What if everything you've ever imagined about the T-Rex was wrong? For over a century, it has ruled our imagination as the ultimate predator, towering, scaly, cold-blooded, and ruthless. But what if this terrifying beast wasn't scaly at all? What if the king of the dinosaurs was covered in feathers, not unlike a giant, nightmarish chicken? Today we're diving into 10 mind-blowing facts about the real T-Rex, a creature far more fascinating and complex than Hollywood ever showed us. Stay with us till the end, because fact number 10 might just rewrite everything you thought you knew about the prehistoric world. Fact number 1. The T-Rex was part of a feathered dynasty. To understand whether T-Rex had feathers, we need to look at its family tree. The T-Rex belonged to the theropod family, the same group that includes velociraptors and eventually modern birds. And here's the shocker. Many of its close relatives were already feathered. The most famous example, Tyrannosaurus, a 30-foot predator from China, nicknamed the feathered tyrant. Fossils of Tyrannosaurus clearly show long, hair-like feathers covering its body, proof that large carnivores could indeed be feathered. This discovery alone shattered the old idea that only small dinosaurs had feathers. If T-Rex's cousin had them, the king himself might have too. Fact number 2. Baby T-Rex might have been fluffy. Picture a baby T-Rex hatching from its egg. Instead of smooth, scaly skin, it might have been wrapped in a fuzzy coat of proto-feathers. These soft feathers weren't for flight, they were for warmth. Just like chicks today, young Tyrannosaurs likely used this downy covering to regulate their body temperature in a world that could be surprisingly cold at night. As they grew, they may have shed some of that fluff, trading warmth for a more armored adult appearance. Fact number 3. Feathers came before flight. Here's a misconception. Feathers evolved for flying. In reality, feathers first appeared millions of years before the first bird ever took flight. Early feathers served 3 main purposes: insulation, display, and camouflage. Some dinosaurs flaunted colorful feathers to attract mates or to intimidate rivals. Others used them to blend into forests or snow-covered landscapes. So when we imagine a feathered T-Rex, it wasn't a bird trying to fly, it was a land predator adapting to its environment in style. Fact number 4. Feathers helped dinosaurs survive the cold. Feathers weren't just for looks. Fossil evidence shows that some Tyrannosaur species lived in regions that experienced freezing temperatures. Imagine northern Canada during the late Cretaceous. Forests, snow, and a feathered predator stalking through it. These feathers likely acted as insulation, a natural thermal coat, helping them hunt even in icy conditions. If that sounds far-fetched, remember, today's birds are direct descendants of those same dinosaurs, and penguins still thrive in Antarctica. Fact number 5. Fossilized fin tells 2 stories. Here's where things get confusing. Fossilized skin from T-Rex specimens shows scaly textures, not feathers. But fossils only preserve small patches of skin from parts of the body that might never have had feathers. Think about an elephant, mostly hairless, but with tiny patches of fuzz. The same could have been true for T-Rex, partly feathered, partly scaly. So the debate continues. Were those scales proof of bare skin, or just the missing pieces of a much fluffier puzzle? Fact number 6. Feathers could have been a display weapon. When you think of T-Rex, you imagine brute strength and massive jaws, not beauty contests. But feathers may have given them a new form of dominance. Some paleontologists believe that male tyrannosaurs could have displayed colorful crests or head feathers to attract mates or to intimidate rivals without fighting. Bright plumes shimmering under sunlight, the prehistoric version of a peacock show. Because when you're the king of the food chain, even your feathers can say, "Don't mess with me." Fact number 7. Adult T-Rex might have lost most of his feathers. Not all feathers stay forever. As T-Rex grew, its body size increased dramatically, meaning it generated more internal heat. Fully feathered adults might have overheated, especially in warmer climates. So it's possible that only young or cold climate T-Rex had noticeable feathers, while adults developed mostly bare scaly skin with just tufts of bristles along the back or neck. A little like how modern elephants lose most of their hair as they mature. Fact number 8. Birds are living dinosaurs. Every time you look at a bird, you're staring at a living dinosaur. Birds didn't just evolve from dinosaurs, they are dinosaurs. Their skeletons, their nesting behavior, their feathers, all trace back to theropods like T-Rex. Scientists call them avian dinosaurs, while the ones we think of as extinct, like T-Rex, are non-avian dinosaurs. So the next time a crow glares at you from a tree branch, just remember, you're looking into the eyes of a tiny, modern-day T-Rex. Fact number 9. Not everyone likes the feathered T-Rex. Here's the funny part. Not everyone's a fan of the feathered T-Rex idea. Many fans and even some scientists think it looks goofy. The thought of the most fearsome predator looking like a giant turkey doesn't sit well with moviegoers. But humor aside, science isn't about what looks cool. It's about what's true. And the truth is, evolution doesn't care about appearances. The T-Rex could have been terrifying and fluffy. Both things can be true. Fact number 10. The mystery isn't solved, it's evolving. Despite all our discoveries, one thing remains clear. We still don't fully know what T-Rex looked like. New fossils are discovered every year, sometimes changing decades of assumptions overnight. Maybe one day we'll uncover a perfectly preserved feathered skin imprint, proving once and for all whether the king of the dinosaurs wore a crown of feathers. Until then, the image of T-Rex will keep evolving, from scaly monster to magnificent, feathered king. So, what do you think? Would a feathered T-Rex still scare you or just make you laugh? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed diving into the world of prehistoric mysteries, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with your fellow dinosaur fans. Because the more we learn about the past, the more incredible our world becomes.